good luck. Just waiting for the traffic. So it's just coming up to 8 a.m. I've just got here in the New Forest, and this is the Lymington River, which is what we're following from Brockenhurst to Lymington. So we're going to walk along here on a nice easy day. Although I do feel sorry for the person who has lost their hat already. But yeah. Should be an interesting walk. It's about 12 kilometres, shouldn't take that long. But I'm not a fan of going to a car park and then going round and round in circles in a walk. I much prefer walking somewhere. So that's why today I got the train to Brockenhurst. I'm walking to the train station at Lymington. Hopefully we'll see some wildlife, like the ducks we've just scared off. But yeah, hope you enjoy the walk. Well, this is definitely the first time I've come along here, and I want you to know that I had no idea this was here. So let's do a river crossing, a dry river crossing, but a river crossing nonetheless. Sorry about that. This particular river, I have seen people come along here to swim. The fact that there's a rope swing there and this water's only about a foot deep pretty much tells you everything. When it floods, what it's like. But it is a very pretty river. Another rope swing with no water. Anyway. So this is kind of what I was afraid of. This fence, it's because the other side of that is a nature reserve. So sadly I can't follow the river along here. I have to go and pick up the path, which is quite a shame because I would have loved to have followed it all the way, but I knew it was unlikely. But yeah, it's going to be still a nice walk. Yeah, I now need to go that way up towards the road to pick up the path going through. But yeah, I can live with that. It's still going to be a nice walk. It's the journey that matters, not the direction. So those two deer are still just over there. But hopefully that little bit of video, all shot handheld by the way, shows just how much wildlife there is here. But it's quite easy to see them if you're quiet. So the advantages of being quiet when you're walking and not chatting away. I just literally walked into the middle of a herd of seeker deer, and they didn't see me until I was right on top of them. And yeah, it was pretty cool actually. They did end up spotting me and seeing me and scenting me, I'd expect, and they all ran off. But yeah. Well, this kind of sucks. Because this gate is no public entry, no public access, and that was the track I wanted to go down. And it's a nature reserve, and there are people over there working, so I need to find a new route. Okay, so it's a bit of a detour. Walking over the awful gravel, but it looks like there are houses around here, as you can see. That's a better view. And yeah, it's going to have probably about 4, maybe 5 kilometres overall. So I'm heading up to Dilton Common, and then I will be cutting down and across. I'm missing a lot of the really nice stuff, which is a shame, but yeah, it is a nature reserve. And while I'm sure I would disturb the wildlife a lot less than the chainsaw I could hear just now, I'd rather protect the wildlife. These, I'm guessing, are commoners' houses, which isn't derogatory, but they will have commoners' rights on the forest. So the horses you see out here, they belong to people, and they belong to these type of people who live here. They can also put cows out and pigs for, I can't remember the name of the word now, but they eat acorns. And well, it must be quite a hard life. It's probably quite idyllic when you have views like this. Plus when you're rounding up the horses, they get to gallop everywhere. And that's got to be pretty cool. Okay, because the audio was still running then, I'm just going to play. So that noise was me seeing a goshawk that was being mobbed by a couple of sparrows. And I'm really hoping this, sorry, not sparrows, blackbirds. It was really quick. But I'm just really hoping this microphone picked it up. Me, in my excitement. Sorry I didn't get any photos or video because it was so quick, and they were in amongst all of that where those noisy horses are, and these rather relaxed ones are. In fact, I don't know if you can pick it up. If you look on their tails, you can see where the hair's cut, and that says who owns them. It'd be quite ironic because they're owned by these people here. You could also see the branding on the horse, which is something I don't really agree with, but I do understand why. Yeah. Sounds like someone's going to get laid. But yeah, but if you are here and you see the horses, please don't disturb them. Yeah, they do belong to somebody. So I'm now going to get closer to the nature reserve. And I'm going to take a bridle way, which is going to take me through some farms. And I can't even open the gate. That's a strong spring. I'm glad I got that on camera to show just how weak I am. So you can see, dogs on property, keep out. And this is the rider path. So let's go. Wow, they really take their security seriously. Oh, this is quite cool. So that concrete back there must be from one of the Second World War airfields, because that looks like a hangar for aircraft. I've got to admit, I'd love to ride a horse along here. There you go. One animal kill. Looks like it was probably a bird of prey, might have been a fox. Can't really see a lot of teeth marks or claw marks on the spine, but it's definitely a kill site. And of course, we did just see the goshawk. But yeah, something's around here. Oh, and someone's camping over there. See these? Squirrel just came through here. So just at the end of where this path turns around here, there is a farm. And the bridle path goes through the farm. So I won't be able to film because it's private property. And I've really got to not cause any damage, because like I said back there, don't piss off the farmers. They've been looking after this land for centuries. Sorry, I just spotted something. It's just down here is a hole dug by a small mammal. So this path really isn't used very often. But I've heard a few in the undergrowth just by the sides as I've been walking along, so it's really nice to hear that. So you know how we all have this picture perfect image of a farm? Well, the one back there is the farm. It looks like machinery goes to die. To give you an idea, there's just a piece here randomly dumped, but there's also another bit there, and there must have been about, I think there were 4 plant machinery just dumped there, rotting away, or rusting away I should say, and more cars and jeeps than, or off-roaders I should say, than I would ever expect to see. But one of them had a load of paintwork done on the side for a farm, I'm assuming, because it looked like farm work on the side. And it was only about 4 years old, and it was literally just trashed in the side. So we're back in Roydon Nature Reserve. I wanted to join all the way up there. I've just taken a half-hour detour to get back to Lymington River. But one thing you haven't seen me doing, actually haven't seen me look at a map, and I do have a map on me, because it would be pretty dumb to come out here and to do a walk like this without a map. But I also, of course, have a compass. Sorry, it was a squirrel, just looking to see if it was worth filming. And I use the compass very little. I use the map more. So most of the route I intended to take, I had already worked out and knew in my head, because I planned it before coming here. So it wasn't a surprise when I saw things. But when I had to make changes back there, I needed that. And that's why I've moved the camera to this way, because I'm also using the sun as a compass. So the sun's back there, I can see my shadow. And a watch. Hang on. It's that one, I think it is. One moment. Sorry about that. But there's a rabbit up there. You just seen it. Watching the compass. If you point the hour hand at the sun, halfway between that and 1 o'clock, because we're in British summertime, is the north-south line, which is a really easy way of working out where your directions are. So when you work out your bearing, if I'm working out an angle I need to walk along across an open field, I'll look at the map. If I need to, I'll take a bearing, but then I'll look at the sun. It was foggy first thing this morning, but the sun's out now, so it's quite nice. So we're just coming up on the river again, just ahead, with an old ford that crosses it. I have to say though, this is probably a really impressive view along here on this bridge when it's been raining. But yeah, so that is Roydon Nature Reserve. Just there is Roydon House, and we're almost at the end of it. And because of the nature reserve, I had to avoid the river, which is fair enough. But yeah, it's still pretty. And I just noticed there's a millstone over there. Oh, what a beautiful meadow. Sorry, I'm whispering because there's a house there, and I don't know why, because there's probably nobody around. But I do tend to do that when I'm in the countryside. I tend to talk a lot quieter. It's habit really, because I want to see wildlife. And for a nature reserve, I've seen very little. I see some poor sod has lost their glove. Of course it is the summer, but I ride a motorbike, so at the end of the summer I do say farewell to my summer gloves. That is the end of walking through the woodland. Now I'm on roads for a fair bit, and then a little bit further on, and I think it's about a mile and a half, we then get to go back off roads, and then we're back on roads for the last part. So I'm back off the tarmac and a road unsuitable to motor vehicles, which I like. And this takes me back to the river. Finally. But this is quite pretty actually here. But yeah, can't swim in this water. Well, you can, but only if you like mercury. And you're coming, and when you get out, you're fire retardant. Oh wow, this is going to be an interesting walk. I got to cross all of that to get to the better bit of ground up there. And I am wearing trail running trainers, waterproof socks though. So, where's the best line? I think I'm going to cut up in there. Can I cut through? Maybe not. Okay. It's times like this where you need two hands. Oh, I wish I'd worn boots now, because that wouldn't have even bothered me. But I'm guessing this is the way of things to come on this path. Yep. Blooper. This is a bridle way. Good luck. That was me being careful to try to avoid bees, because I can hear them everywhere. I can see them on there. And they're on the ground, and I think I just got stung. Man, this path is intense. Mainly because I desperately don't want to get stung. Kind of nice that the walk is finishing, being quite so close to the river again. So yes, I hope you basically enjoyed this walk, and please make your own.